Hey, thanks for joining us today. Jonas with Classic Outdoors, and today we are going to go over the Eddyline Caribbean lineup of kayaks. Looking forward to showing them to you. Eddyline has come out with the Caribbean lineup of sit-on-top kayaks. We have 3 different sizes, 5 different options. They comprise of the Caribbean 10, the 12, the 12FS for Fancy Sea, and the 14FS, along with a 12FS angler and a 14FS angler. So here we find myself in one of my favorite kayaks, hands down. It's easy in and out of, it's fishable, it's sprightly on the water, it has actually a really comfortable seat. Now, the seat that we're using right now is kind of like a stadium style seat, but Eddyline has figured out how to make it so that way it's fully adjustable, gives great support, and also doesn't get in the way of yourself while you're paddling. So this is going to be a little more sporty touring style in the Caribbean 12, and also the same seat on the Caribbean 10. So what made me fall in love with the Eddyline Caribbean? Well, I'll tell you. I walked into a lake that was about 1.2 miles portage in. I took a really heavy sit-on-top kayak. At the end of it, I had no energy or life left to fish at all. And I was broken. So I was like, well, what can we do to make this easier? And the answer was a lighter kayak. The Caribbean 12 comes in at 45 pounds for a sit-on-top kayak. That's absolutely awesome. Any boat in this category is going to be 100 pounds plus. So this is why we love the thermoform Eddyline Caribbeans. Eddyline's packed their kayaks full of features. Most of the boats are really similar, but there are some differences. On the 12, with just the regular seat, they've got a hatch that's right here, really easy access. Inside it's got a Bluetooth. What does that allow you to do? Well, you can have your snacks, your beverages, also a great place to carry along any of your bait. The 12FS gives us just a little bit more of a fishing feel. We lose our hatch here in the center, but they give us a couple other options. Of course, we've got the great frame seat, which is totally removable with just simply the flick of a switch here on the side. They give us a handle which dual acts as a paddle lock as well, which is a really neat feature. And then of course, all of the Eddyline kayaks come equipped with a slide track system, giving us the option to be able to have fishing rod holders, beverage holders, fish finder holders, whatever you can imagine, nice and close at hand. New for 2023, Eddyline came out with a Caribbean 10. This boat only weighs 40 pounds with a 200-pound capacity. It's got the awesome new handle with the paddle clip on it. A small slide track system right here to give you the equipment that you might want in a small little package kayak. Great for smaller people, children, anybody that might want an ultralight kayak that looks amazing at the cabin. Eddyline is also very forward-thinking. In their rear tank well, they've given us the attachment options to be able to have a pail or a tote or else a fishing caddy that you could have mounted in your rear tank well, making it a real fishable, fun kayak. Eddyline's also given us a really nice forward opening hatch, which gives us access to the full hull of the kayak. They've given us a really nice soft O-ring gasket that'll fit down on the kayak, also with proper drains, so that way if there is any water that comes in, it doesn't cup and go into the hatch. It runs off the side of the boat. Locked and ready. The 14FS has also got an equipment location where you can put a spot for your camera or else your fishing tackle. Really easy to access and get to from the seat of your kayak, and it's molded right in, works absolutely amazing. What a great idea. On the FS, Eddyline's given us a really simple latch system right here on the front and the rear of the kayak. Pop that seat off and now you've got a great beach chair. Eddyline's also thought of the traction pad system. You've got an easy to install traction pad system that's got their patented 3M adhesive on the rear that sticks really well to these products that you can mount onto your kayaks, giving you a bit of traction and also a little bit more quiet, so that way you don't scare away the fish. Comfort carrying handles come standard on the front and the rear of all Eddyline kayaks. Nice and easy if you've got a boat cart or if you're carrying them in tandem. No matter what your trip, no matter where you're using it, there's an Eddyline Caribbean for you. Built in 3 different sizes with multiple color options, multiple size options. there's an Eddyline Caribbean that'll work perfect for you and your needs. We love the Eddyline series of kayaks, nice and rigid, well-built boats made in the USA. Thank you, Eddyline, and thank you for joining us. We'll paddle with you next time.